What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion, BKFC Fight Night Philly. And we'll be live throughout this entire event. Usually these fight nights with the smaller ring, with the shorter cards, they're like 2-hour cards, ladies and gentlemen. 2-hour cards. Usually every single fight has insane violence, insane knockouts, and I'm excited to watch it here with you guys here tonight. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe. So I'll get bucked up, baby. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. Our schedule for the weekend, by the way, is up. So go check it out. It is on the post page. And we will be live later as well. We are going to be covering the main card of Luke. So if this does go, over 2 hours and 15 minutes, we'll probably just jump over to Luke's because there's only like 6 fights on the main card. By the way, the prelims for Luke's are on right now as well on their YouTube channel. So we're dividing and conquering here tonight. And if there's like 1 or 2 fights left on this card, I'll send you guys over to Combat Casual, Idaho Skatesman, as he is covering this card as well. Yo, shout out to the Minnesota Wild. Yes. I'm going with the dude who isn't 2-4. Yo, what's up, Mr. Banks? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm literally like doing a bunch of laundry and shit. I just got back from doing hill sprints. Haven't even showered yet. It's fucking gross. I puked at the top of the mountain on my last set, but hey, it just means I'm fucking giving her. Actually, I don't puke often, but it's always hill sprints. I can run distance. I can like lift weights. I can do a hard jujitsu like roll session. I can even I haven't sparred in a while, but like hill sprints just fuck me up. I don't know if it's because like if I elevate my heart rate just like too quick, too fast. But anyways, so yeah, long and the short of it, all my shit's in the laundry, and all I had was really just like close by was a hockey jersey that I just grabbed off the rack. And it's BKFC, tough ass motherfuckers. And speaking of BKFC, I wish that they would promote their Ice Wars a little bit more. We've got a couple more Ice Wars shows coming up, which I'm excited for as well. What's up, Taco Fell? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, let's get into it right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few free fights, I think, on YouTube before we jump over to the main card. I just loaded up DAZN, so I might be like a few seconds behind you guys, but it's also on DAZN. We have Ludlow against Rumsey here in this next one. Let me see if they have any MMA experience or boxing experience between the two of them. Lex Ludlow, he is 31 years of age, out of Pennsylvania. 2 KO TKOs in mixed martial arts. And this is his second bare knuckle boxing fight. He actually fought, he had quite a few fights on the amateur scene as an MMA fighter, going 5-2, even winning an amateur title. But he went pro, lost 3 in a row, and just, never beat anybody good as a pro. And lost to guys he probably should have beaten. Now he's going up against the Beast. Wait, is this a different fight starting right now? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm skipping one. I was like, none of these two guys have face tats, and I looked at their weight. I was like, holy fuck. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But anyways, both the guys are entering the ring. And now we have DiNunzio against Blair. No, you're right. I just didn't scroll. I didn't scroll to the bottom of the tab, so that's my bad. So an extra free fight for you guys here as well. All right, so these two guys are making their way out now. I don't even think this one's on Tapology. So let's see if I can find any info on these guys for you. If not, like the BKFC website actually. Oh, here we go. Jason DiNunzio, 29 years of age, out of Tampa. Okay, that explains the face tattoos. He's fought 3 times as an amateur boxer, went 2-1. Or actually, no, he had 1 amateur fight as an MMA fighter, then won twice as a boxer. This is his bare knuckle boxing debut. And Dalvin Blair fought once already in BKFC and got a first round knockout. So there you go. So one with some experience. Blair's a little bit taller as well. I'm gonna go with Blair. Let's see. Is there anything? Sometimes they have like a little write-up on them, but okay, here we go. Yeah. He knocked out 12 and Okay, a 12 amateur MMA veteran. Okay, gotcha. 12 fight amateur. I was like, you gonna say he knocked out 12 amateur MMA fighters? Okay, I'm going with Blair. Yo, skate. I was just saying, by the way, what the fuck, dude? You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the $5 skate. I was saying I'm probably gonna end this stream maybe a fight or two early. Yo, are they smoking in? Of course they're smoking in Philly. That or they went overboard on the smoke machine here. But I'm gonna jump over to the Luke's main card at 10 p.m. Eastern. So I'm gonna send everybody your way. Thank you so much for the $5. What the fuck, Skate?
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Yo, Skate's just going ham here. Literally adding to the Japanese trip fund. Give me a fucking body twist this deck. The old dick twist. Yo, by the way, I don't know what Ben looks like, Skate. So I just literally, I don't know if, do you know who Uncle Sink is? That's what I imagine you look like, Ben. For better or for worse. Hell yeah, dude. You too. But look up Uncle Sink. Like that, for some reason, I don't know if it's like the first day that Ben told me he was from Australia. And I like just happened to watch an Uncle Sink video. But yeah, for better or for worse. So it's gonna like, it's gonna fuck with me when I eventually meet Ben. And we have a beer and it's not chugging it freaking tornado style. You know what I'm saying? Ben, you don't, dude, you're from the land down under. You don't even know who he is. Again, don't be offended. It's just like he's an Aussie legend, and I've watched every single one of his beer drinking videos because I'm just as fucked up as him. Yo, what's up, Chris Cushman? Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Gary? Is this a rise? Yo, shout out to Skate, man. Without even commenting, like you pay the $5 for the extra freaking characters. God damn it. Skate's just too cool for a super sticker. Oh my fucking god, no, I do not look like that guy. He is a legend though. But see that, yeah, for better or for worse, that is you in my mind. Because I can't really see. You know, at first I thought maybe it was like you and a gi in the picture, and I was like, oh no, that is not bad. All right.
Let's get it all.
Round one. Oh, big right uppercut, and he goes down immediately. Oh my god. DiNunzio already with the 8 count. Beautiful uppercut. Blood already on his shoulder. We're back at it. 135. Again. Oh, and another left. Blair drops DiNunzio again. Man, the smaller ring. We're going to get knocked out. Oh, is he saying it's a slip? Okay, never mind. The ref's saying it's a slip. DiNunzio cut on the side of his head and a big right hand and a left and a right by Blair again. And DiNunzio goes to the ground. And that one's going to be a knockdown. I don't know if his chin is cut as well. Or sorry, his cheek is cut. But the side of his head is cut. Unbelievable. 1 minute remaining. Oh, another left by Blair. Blair with the right. He's rocked him again. DiNunzio. Is that going to be another count? Is it 3 counts or 4 counts? Well, if there's another one, it's over. If there's another one, it's over. It must be... Oh, no, sorry. There was one that was a trip. Never mind. 53 seconds. It's all happening so fast. Oh, just a straight left jab by Blair. Drops DiNunzio again. This is over. This is over. The ref... I don't think the ref has made up his mind. Isn't it 3 or 4 drops and it's over? Yeah, this fight is over, ladies and gentlemen. This fight is over. Just like that. Just like that. God damn, I love BKFC. This shit is so brutal. I love it. And in the smaller ring, yo, I swear, man, our friend Denial, he lives for 2 things. Jessica Andrade's OnlyFans and BKFC. There's no 3 knockdown rule. Was there ever a 3 knockdown rule? I thought there was at one point. That makes sense. Maybe in the early days, or am I just tripping? Ben kind of looks like Jaden, who kind of looks like Shane Gillis. Yeah, Jaden not just being a pink J circle blew my mind as well. What up, everybody? Happy motherfucking Friday. The funniest thing about this card is Dave Feldman telling the ladies to not to slip on the cannoli at the presser. Dude, I love that cannoli-ass motherfucker who just slaps that cannoli on the belly of whoever he's fighting. Yeah, look like Ryan Reynolds and Chris Hemsworth combined. Oh, damn. But beating off the women with the drumstick. He's so popular. I don't even know Ben plays drums, probably. By the way, the musical MMA was jamming to some of your music on one of his live streams. Dude, look how fucked up their faces already. A big cut underneath the left eye of DiNunzio and a gash on the side of his head. What a scrap. And then there's a cut under the left eye of Blair as well. What a scrap, man. And we got heavyweights next. That ended early in the first, not early, that ended in the first. And we got heavyweights next, which I started highlighting them, and I will here now again. No, I fucking slept. I overslept. I slept through my alarm. It went off. Idaho Skatesman texted me and everything. I was pooped, apparently. Body and mind were like, we ain't waking you up, motherfucker. So, unfortunate. I'll try to stay up for Crush, but we'll see. We'll see. Because we got UFC in the morning, and then we're staying up all night for Rise. And I think I'm doing something else after UFC as well. LFA, I think it is. A channel that streams. He just has his guitar and he streams, and if people donate, or if there's like a song he wants to jam to, he'll just jam to it. Slapping the bass. All right. Next fight coming up here. I'm not sure like how good or bad the buffer time is going to be between fights. They did say they're going to do a like a little ceremony remembering Hulk Hogan, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I'm not sure. I've covered fight night cards that have gone like 2 hours and a half in BKFC just because like there's not that many fights. They're all freaking knockouts or TKOs. But we'll see. We'll see. I did see that there's a pay-per-view coming up in September in New Jersey. Isha clearly binge Pride FC instead. Yeah, 3 a.m. No. I will. The Rise and Picks video is almost done, by the way, guys. I got probably like half an hour more of editing to do on it. It's a long video. Just cut out a bunch of the bullshit that was on the membership stream. But if you're a member, I mean, the full unedited raw 3-hour version is there. But I think the actual version will be around 2 hours to 10 minutes, and I'll have timestamps and everything for you guys. But I've been chipping away at that as well as other work. It's been like a crazy productive week, even though I feel like I haven't gotten a lot done. I've chipped away at a lot of shit. Oh, dude, I'm so fucking pumped. It's such a good card. 2 Grand Prix tournaments featured on the one card. The first round and semifinals. And then the other matchups are pretty good as well. And let's be honest, even the 2 women's fights, like they should end pretty quick. Fucking Fatty McFatty from Road FC just cannot make weight in a title fight and like always misses. In Road, she missed like almost fucking 10 pounds. It was crazy. I don't know how much she missed in Ryzen, but I know she missed weight as well. Oh, anyways, let's get to this next one, ladies and gentlemen. We have Lex Ludlow. Again, like I said, fought mixed martial arts as a pro, went 2-4 as a pro. Went 5-2 as an amateur and actually won an amateur title. But then when he went pro, he got knocked out. Shouldn't laugh. Knocked out 3 times, 3 times in a row. Then got his first win via knockout in the first round. Had his first BKFC fight in March and won via split decision. Now he's taking on Louis Rumsey, not Ramsey, Rumsey, who had a long MMA career going 13-15. He's 35, had 5 KO TKOs in his pro MMA career. He fought in Bellator, Cage Fury FC. He's been bare knuckle boxing and fought in Muay Thai actually as well in Lion Fight. But he has had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bare knuckle boxing fights, 1 boxing fight. He's won 2 of his bare knuckle boxing fights, going 2-4. This guy looks like Dan Severin, and so I'm picking him. 31, the Grizzly Bear. All right, pretty much everything that I just said. Rumsey looks tough as The hell, though, man. Muay Thai style. Okay. Okay, BKFC. Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. All right, who do you guys got in this one? Who do you guys got in this one? Oh man, I was gonna get a poll question of who you think as soon as I get the poll question up, the fight will be over. Bro, the ring is so small. Like I know like it's already small in general, but like these fight night ones are so small. I think I streamed like 2 or 3 of the probably even more BKFC fighters. We used to cover a lot of BKFC, but then they just kind of fucked me over and it just kind of been whatever. Dude's hella good at base. I just watched like 5 videos. Yeah, he's I think he's one of like Guru's mods. So he stemmed from that community and he's got some funny videos. Yeah, 2-4, dude. Let's go. All right, Ben, we're going head to head on this one. We're going head to head on this one. I might have had time to. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Poll question is gonna come up here in a sec. Poll question's coming up. Well, unless you guys got an idea for another poll question, we'll just let's do the matchups tonight. The Rumster, Lewis Rumsey, or Lex Ludlow or Ludlow. Yo, what's up, Void Mate? Great to see you, buddy. Yo, this isn't even the last stream tonight. All right, poll questions up. We have Luke's later tonight as well. Let's go. Jimmy Pace Jr. from Samurai Fight House will be on Dana White Contender Series. Finally, I was gonna say. He's been fighting a lot of cans in Samurai Fight House, so let's see if he can rise to the occasion. Because there's a few guys last year in Contender Series that were insane favorites who lost. And most of them were like first round finishers who didn't fight anybody of note. Like working 8 hours? Damn. Well, at least you're able to catch a little bit of fights before work. Honestly, this card will probably only be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. These guys both look drunk for real. Dude, they're bucked up right now. Fuck, I didn't go to Hy-Vee the last time I went grocery shopping. I went to fucking Aldi. But they got bucked up energy at Hy-Vee. I've been saying it for like a year now that I'm gonna grab some. Just I got like set. I gotta just write on my list, my grocery list next time. Yo, dude, yeah, these guys look bucked up, man. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's go, Grizzly Bear. Your mustache looks way better in these pictures, but Don Fry, baby, Dan Severin, let's go. The spirit lives on. Round 1, baby. Let's get it all. Let's go. This freaking so small. It's so funny. Yo, what's up, No Chill? I'm watching Island Fights with these two beauties. Gonna tear it down. Oh, big left by the Grizzly Bear. Right by the Grizzly Bear. So winging for the fences. Here's a Rumsey. They're clinching. Yo, shout out to Island Fights tonight as well. They had a really cool actually fight poster. Are you watching Luke's after Island Fights? I'll be live for that. So come hang if Island Fights or when Island Fights is done. I don't know why there's big favorites in Dana White Contender Series. They're almost all unproven because idiots fucking look at, oh, look, a first round knockout streak in some random African league. Oh, big a left and right by the Grizzly Bear after he took a left hook. The Grizzly Bear's landing left hands, right uppercuts, left to the right, and he drops him. Rumsey goes down. Rumsey goes down. Nah, Mystic. A lot of local guys here tonight. Oh, he's seeing the Tweety Birds. We're back at it. Knuckle up, boys. Oh, big left hand by Ludlow. And a right drops him again. Bro, he ain't getting up. He ain't getting up. Oh, he does get up. Oh, what the fuck? The grizzled vet Rumsey. He's ready to fight. I think there might be a couple free fights on YouTube and on their website, but I don't know how many free fights. Actually, I guess there's only one more. Oh, this is the last free fight before we go to the main card. Oh, big left and a right uppercut by Ludlow again, and he drops Rumsey for the second time or third time, I guess. Rumsey back on his feet. Speaking of bare knuckle, what's going on with Game Bread MMA? I'm not sure. They haven't had a card in a while. Timeout so he can get his mouthpiece back in. You can't do that. Top of his nose and his left ear are cut. That is Rumsey, but Rumsey seems ready to go. How much more can he take, though? How much more can he take? A right hand as he enters the clinch by Ludlow. Oh, big 1-2 by Rumsey, but Ludlow with the right uppercut. And that's going to do it for the first round. What a round. And Rumsey, bro. This guy. He can go down, but he's not going out. Let's see if Lex Ludlow. Let's see if his cardio can last. Rumsey getting abused next round. Oh, man. It's just so wild. It's just so wild. And like I was used to watching hockey fights growing up, and I'd watch just like VHS highlight reels of Don Cherry like going through the top 10 like fights of the week. My local like Dinky Town news like media outlets would in their highlights for junior hockey would put fights, but it's so different because you have to like people actually say that judo helps a little bit with hockey fights because knowing where to grab your opponent for the leverage helps because you're going to grab the jersey. It's not just fucking flailing on the ice. And there's another left hand as we start the second round and Rumsey goes down again. No, there's the free stream stops after this one. And Rumsey's lip is bleeding. Rumsey, he kind of looks like Caveman Sam from the Trailer Park Boys. 138, walking forward in the tiny ring. Oh, the Grizzly Bear, a left and a right uppercut, and he's down again, and the fight is over. The fight is over. The fight is over. 2-5, and Ludlow undefeated in bare knucks. The spirit of Don Fry, the spirit of Dan Severin lives on in this fucking grizzly-looking motherfucker. Holy shit. For NHL All-Star Weekend, they should have done like an 8-man fighting tournament. I know. I swear they in the ECHL, they still might. In the ECHL, they still might. Do you watch the LNAH, Mystic? Yo, what's up, Daryl? Good to see you. Mystic, have you heard of the LNAH? If not, I got homework for you. All right. We'll get the next poll question up. So that's going to be it for the free fights. Only 2 free fights. They be robbing us. And they literally did rob me, which is why I don't really fuck with BKFC anymore. But Harris versus Carson next. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hopefully we don't have half an hour of fucking buffer time. That would be lame. 5 knockdowns. My God. All right, Harrison Carson. Let me just get the poll question up for this next one. A good display of respect between the guys. Ludlow's going, I cannot believe I didn't knock you the fuck out, motherfucker. The ref ended this, not you. Hey, good. Like I said, I like the respect, especially in a fight like this, where it's like less martial arts, more we're going to beat the fuck out of each other. Oh my God. All right, Elijah Harris versus... Oh, wait, Carson. You take this on short notice? Isaiah Carson. Where is he at on this card? Oh, it's not showing up on Tapology. Interesting. Maybe he did take this one on short notice. I don't really watch hockey. I can name probably the top 20 players in the NHL, so follow very casually. That's still more than the average American hockey fan. BKFC is Fluff City. We're going to have some bluffer time. No, don't tell me that. Why is he calling Fedor a Russian piece of shit? Because Fedor is not the king. Jesus is the king? Is that what he's saying? Dude, Feldman's like, bro, I thought I was coked up right now. Leo has apparently been drug tested 3 times. I don't know why they're getting or where they're getting their drug testing from, but it ain't working. You know what, K1? That's fine by me. Carlos Leao was one of my favorite fighters outside the UFC before they signed him, and he's been absolutely dominating. I don't care if he's on the juice or not. They know they got a future star in him, so do not let him pop. Oh, Chris Camozzi saying he's a paper champion. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Whoa, dude, this guy yaps, bro. Okay, what was I doing? LNAH. There's better, more Canadiana documentaries about, but this one, Vice did, is only like 15 minutes. Obviously, I do not expect you to watch it like, okay, it's 20 minutes. I don't expect you to watch it like right now. We're watching fights here tonight, but I really enjoy this as a fight fan. And Mystic, I've actually been working on a like video essay covering the history and story of LNH for like the last 2 years, but there's a like it is far from being done, and I wanted to actually like produce it well with this small little media company and a couple guys who were working in it in the beginning. Basically, it was a junior league that was purchased by the Hells Angels to launder money through, and I think they also used funding from just that pool of money that they were making and going through the LNH to start the Pornhub as well. Oh, Canada, baby. So some of these hockey players got dual contracts, actors as well as hockey players, as hockey fighters. And it's more of a fight league than it is a hockey league. It's pretty wild. You got to be crazier or on coke to do BKFC. I have a question. I'm trying to figure out if I'm watching the fights that are live right now. People don't forget. I just didn't have time to edit it, so I have all the footage saved. So I guess we'll just have to release it next year for 420. I have more than enough time. It was a pretty good video. Me and my buddy just reviewed a bunch of different cannabis, but I was about halfway done editing. Then I needed room on my hard drive to do some client work, and then 420 passed, and I was like, yeah. Fuck, I'll just wait till next year. People don't forget. People don't forget. Okay, anyways, where was I? I shared the link with you, Mystic. Yes. Amberly, the free fights just ended. Now we're going to the main card, but we probably have 30 minutes. Dude, he's so fucking good. He's just like such a G who like was born in a gi and said, fuck the gi. You know? It's amazing. It's amazing. All right. We have Elijah Harris. Who I think just had a different opponent. But anyways, Elijah Harris, 1-0 in Bare Knucks, 29 years of age. He's out of Pennsylvania. He's had a long MMA career, actually. He went 6-12 in mixed martial arts. I've seen him fight a couple times in Cage Fury FC, as well as I think I saw him fight in Cage Rage or LFA. I forget which one it was, but he's lost 5 times via knockout. He has no knockout wins, 4 submission wins, but that's not going to help him here. He went 0-3 in Cage Fury FC, 0-1 in LFA, 2-1 in Fight World, and 2-1 in King of the Cage. So he had a bare knuckle fight and actually won in the first round in March. Then in May had an MMA fight, and then literally a week later had another MMA fight. So this guy's got no chill, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the guys that Chris Moutinho actually knocked out on the regional scene after losing to Sean O'Malley in the UFC. Now, his opponent, Isaiah Carson. Okay, so Isaiah Carson is not the guy that says on Tapology. So let me just look up Isaiah Carson quick for you guys. Isaiah Carson has fought some mixed martial arts. Hill Country Strangler is his moniker. 3-3 as an amateur. Has never fought pro, but has 1 knockout to his name. And he's 1-3 in Bare Knucks. It says 1-1, but he's 1-3. Okay, he's 1-1 in BKFC, but he's 1-3 in Bare Knucks overall. 30 years of age. What are you thinking, chat? He won his last fight in the first round. But the guy he beat in his last fight, 1-1. So tough to gauge. Fuck, I'm torn on this one, chat. You covering Luke's Mexican translation tonight? Yeah, you betcha. As soon as the main card starts, I don't care if there's 1 or 2 fights left on this card. We're going over to that. Great to see you too, Amberly. The Kachucks, McDavid, Matthews, Eichel, Ovechkin, Malkin, Crosby, Reinhart, Draisaitl, Artem, not the Rangers, Andriva, the Russian, Anton Andriva, Bennett, Florida. Dude, you are not a casual. A 1 championship fighter started the UFC card and a 1 championship fighter ending the UFC card. How cool is that? Oh, looks like we're getting right to the next one. Let's go, baby. No buffer time. Yo, what's up, creepy colors? Yo, are you going to the LFA card in September? Tickets were just, I think they're available now. I'm going to go. I'm going to try to drag one of the boys in Hoppy or Letty or somebody. He's desperate. I'll give him that. How they have fist size but not reach. How do they not have grip percentage? How do they have grip percentage in the BFL? Which, hey, no offense to the BFL. Love my freaking British Columbia Fight League. No, Battlefield Fight League out of British Columbia, Canada. Having said that, who have 2 or 3 fighters on Dana White Contender Series? I know Radley. No, 2. 1, 2. Radley De Silva, I know for sure. K1's just facepalm. Be like, you didn't read the list yet, motherfucker? A bit busy, chat, which is a good thing. Oh, fuck, man. I just can't wait for Peach Boy. 1 more week until the Peach Boy, baby. 1 more week until the Peach Boy returns. Who do you guys got in this one? Let me know. I'm going to get a poll question up here as both the fighters are making their way to the cage. Smash that like button, too. Everyone who's coming over from the free stream, what's up? We're doing live commentary, play-by-play until Luke starts, which we got, what, an hour and a half still? And I know some of you guys were like, well, what the fuck, Isha? You're here doing BKFC. Don't worry. You guys will be in good hands. I'll send you to Combat Casual. He'll be covering the rest of the card. Which, honestly, we're probably going to be 1 or 2 fights left. Assuming there's not a lot of buffer time for this fight night. Yes, RIP Hulk Hogan. Well, Steve Asplin's fighting, which I'm pumped about. And I think 2 of the other local guys. One who trains out of the academy, and there's another one from Goozy's camp as well, a heavyweight. Who I watched one of his amateur fights. I don't know if it was the last show or the show before. He's good. Carson, let's go. Good to see you, Richard. Peach Boy is back, motherfuckers. Boudet better not beat Buchecha. I don't think he does, because I think Budai's best work is control time up against the clinch and or his jiu-jitsu, and Buchecha's probably going to take him down and submit him. But Buchecha lost to Rug, and Rug sucks, so who knows. I'm trying to get BKFC on right now. Yesterday I actually had something come up. We're helping the dude that's almost named like you, Isha. Isaiah? I've seen him be chinned in MMA quite a bit, by the way, guys. UFC starts at 1 a.m. here. You guys in the US get it at a time we usually do. Yeah, we get it at like 10 a.m., I think, for me. 10 or 11 a.m. Speaking of Canadian MMA fighters, TJ Laramie's fight is on Sunday. Let's go, TJ. It's unfortunate that Tony Laramie wasn't able to participate in the Rise and Flyweight Grand Prix, but apparently he was injured. Bare knuckle, baby. But yes, shout out to TJ Laramie, who's been on a good streak on the regional scene. I don't know why he's not with the I don't know why the UFC gave up on him too early, like Shody Torres. But anyways. All right, both the fighters are in the cage. Again, guys, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and, of course, live interaction with all you beauties in the live chat. Rogurg is not that bad. He's Rose Namajunas. I'm just looking at him through Rose Namajunas colored glasses. I will never forgive him or Malakin for the last fight, and I wasn't impressed with Rogurg before that fight, and I'm even more, like, I had a low bar. I wasn't high on him going into the Malakin fight, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, I have no interest and don't understand the hype. Harris is one of my best friends who's a beast. Let's go. All right, well let's hope that that chin looks like the Luke's fighters tonight. Hey, I don't have anything against the guy. I just don't think he's that good. Oh, Harris already with the big left and right hand. Harris with the quick knockdown. Let's go, Harris. Guys seeing the Tweety Birds. It's over. He's in a different dimension. But he just hit the salvia right there. And the salvia was Harris's fist because Buddy is in a different dimension. His eyes rolled back like the dude who hit that fucking salvia who tried to drive his car back in the mid-2000s. Oh, my God. Let's go, Harris. Let's go. I literally like a 3-second knockout. Guy looks like he's on crack right now. He is so out of it. He's still seeing stars. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All 3 fights have been a combined 3 minutes. 1 punch cash out. I got in just in time. Let's go. Oh, my God. BKFC. Unbelievable. The replay is even better. He hit that Tim Sylvia. Yo, speaking of Tim Sylvia, he was on Rampage's podcast, and Bear shut the fuck up in that one, which is good. And Tim Sylvia, super candid. Oh, big 1-2 left, and it was done. Super candid, and it was one of my favorite episodes yet. I think the promoter from King of the Cage and that one are like, I think are my top 2. I told you the man's a beast, Roger. That shit beautiful than a motherfucker. That's why I love BKFC. Stretchered him out. I can't. Dave Feldman will instantly shut down my channel. BKFC are not cool like that. And they're like open about it. They're like, you share our shit, we shut your shit down. Them, Cage Warriors, Octagon with a K, UFC. They don't fly. NHL. You can't show NHL fights, dude. They will fuck you up. But, Roger, it's probably going to be up on Twitter soon, I imagine. Because it was so quick. Show boobs. 7 seconds. I guess dude was crushing the ladies. Dude, yeah, I didn't realize that he was straight up Rampage Jackson, but not just with Asian chicks, with every chick. The Luke's Undercard is on YouTube watching at the same time. Yes, the Luke's Undercard is now free on YouTube, guys. It's funny because the NBA is so open about content sharing, and I think that's part of the reason why it's super popular. Young people, because it's always on Instagram and TikTok, 100%. That's one of the reasons, like, hockey, like, is, yeah, it's the big 4, but it's like the 4th and the little cousin of the big 3. It's like, for fucks, even though baseball is ridiculous and I just can't stand it. But anyways, hence the guy watching fights. But they're so just old school with like, you don't own this. And yeah, it's fucked. But that's why you got to go to the 4th line voice, my boy Darren, as he has the biggest vault of hockey fights in and outside the NHL still. Baseball's the uglier cousin, yet it's America's pastime. I guess being 6'8", 300 pounds gets the attention of the gal. I guess so. We might be able to finish this, and then I hope so. That's what I'm saying. Luke starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, so we still have a little bit of time. I don't really follow any NBA pages, but it's all on my Explorer page, and it's all basketball, and they get like 20 million views. I watched Corzemba back in the day. I didn't notice Mauricio Partida's fighting on Luke's. His last fight was insane. Dude, I'm so stoked. I can't wait for our boy from... where the fuck is he from? Hold on, one sec. He's the flyweight champ. One sec. Luis. Oh, no, wait, not Luisa. Jorge Calvo. Where's he from again? Costa Rica. Dude, he's one of the best flyweights outside the UFC, but he's He's too old. Like, he'll come in and he'll probably lose to a top guy, and then every UFC fan will rag on him and be like, this guy sucks, blah, blah, blah. He's 19-6 as a pro, 33, 11 submissions, has never been submitted. He's kind of like Charles Oliveira, where he gets knocked down a lot, but doesn't get knocked out. He's only 2 knockouts in his whole career. 9-1 in Luke's. Okay. He's booked for August 22nd. He's defending his title for the 5th time, man. For the 5th time against Luis Ivan Rodriguez, who he won the belt for. So this will be the rematch back in 2023. And he was in a fight that was more bloody than the Nicholas Dalby fight in Cage Warriors. He's so fucking sick, dude. And I can't wait to see him fight again. I'm stoked that he's fighting in August. Charles Bennett fighting this weekend. I saw the interview. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess you learn something new every day. And it's not that I ever would have doubted that Charles Bennett would have had a small dick, but the MMA holes confirmed that this guy, like quadruple XL condoms that he was showing off to the camera. It's not a normal interview, and it never is with Charles Felony Bennett, the only felon who's allowed in Japan because they don't give a fuck because he's a national hero there, I think. Good to see you, Moss. I really like when... I really want them to do like a 1970s or 1980s NASCAR behind the scenes like they do the WWE. I feel like that would be so fascinating documentary. Yo, you're going to love that Vice show I sent. I tried to watch Happy Gilmore 2 and I fell asleep. It's that bad, eh? I've been meaning to watch the newest. This came out a few years ago, Bill and Ted, because I actually heard it was pretty good. Bennett not only was, I think he still is, but he's a beauty. You remember when I knocked you out? And he snapped his, like, what was it, like a 11 or 14 fight? It was like somewhere between the win or losing streak. And he's fighting in island fights again tonight. Shout out to the Moss and the crew at MMA Host, by the way, guys. They've been supporting this channel since we were, like, I don't know, around 1,000 subscribers. So really appreciate it. What do they say? Don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole. All right, next fight, we got some big boys here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Cody Vidal, who's 1-1 in BKFC. In Pro MMA, he went 1-2, walking out with the American flag. Oh, I love it. He's had a Team Quest, and he's had a few. Oh yeah, so he's only had 2. He had one canceled BKFC fight. He's supposed to fight Wasi, actually. So he's 1-1. Rips off his shirt as he enters. Wait, there's no way he's heavyweight. Never. This can't be heavyweight. But anyways, I heard the broadcast say heavyweight, and I was like, okay, they must be talking about the main event or something. But anyways, as an amateur, he went 4-2 in mixed martial arts, and yeah, didn't really pan out. He fought in Bama though, which is pretty cool. The mighty Bama, Bellator, and took a lot of time off before coming into BKFC. And well, he's still here. His opponent, Maurice Horne, 6-2 in pro boxing. Actually still boxes. He fought back in June at SummerSlam. And his last bare knuckle boxing fight was back in March, where he got a second round knockout. I'm going to go with Maurice. Locking it in. Let me know your guys' pick. 38 years of age. I don't care. He still got it. Yo, Funkmaster, we were talking about you the other day. We were like, fuck, we haven't heard from you for a little while. We hope all is well. How are you, brother? How's life? How are things? It's good to hear from you. Digging the fit. Yo, shout out to the Minnesota Wild. I'm saying this one also ends in round 1 in a cartoon-ass way. Paying homage to Hulk Hogan after his passing yesterday. Team Quest is back, baby. Great to see you, Reaper. You excited to watch some Ryzen? You better not fall asleep, and you better join me for the intermission. Sub to the MMA holes. Yes, guys. Bennett was Michael Johnson before Michael Johnson. The girls who fight BKFC beat each other by 1,000 cuts, but so much damage, but no KO. That's true, Amberly. That is a very good point. I was just thinking the sport doesn't have guys like Bennett anymore because it's too professional. Well, I mean, there's some Russian-ass dudes. Light heavyweight. Hell yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. One of the highlights of me doing the Ryzen Fight Companions is hanging out with the man, the myth, the legend, Reaper Jones. Oh shit, I didn't get the poll question up. They're being announced in the ring. I keep catching myself from saying cage. In the squared circle. I thought that's what Bellator called their old ring. All right, poll question is up. I'm like 20 seconds behind here on DAZN, so the fight might already be over. BKFC is a war or Looney Tunes knockout? 100%. Cody looks more confident. All right, fuck, I'll go with Cody. I'll go with Cody. Oh, no, wait, did I already pick? I already picked Horne. Okay, I'll stick with him. The age is not the factor. You're just right. Cody he just stared at me through the fucking camera and said, I ain't gonna lose, motherfucker. But no, we'll stick with Horne. I got to bed yesterday morning to my dog bark, jump up and stepped on my blanket, slipped and fell out on my butt. Oh no! Damn, overzealous dogs to say good morning. And also feed me, please. Oh. My old dogs would just always, they'd go to bed in their bed and I'd wake up with them in my bed every single time. Every single time. Only once did one of them push me out of the bed. All right, round one. Oh, nice bigger shot there by Horne. Horne with the right uppercut, but Vidal walking forward. Vidal with the right hand. Horne with the right uppercut. Vidal with the right hand. Right to the body by Horne, and they're going to clinch. Already non-stop action in this first round. They separate the clinch. And ref warns Horne about a clash of heads. Damn, that was a fast fight. The first two have been insanely fast. Nice right uppercuts by Horne in the clinch there. Vidal with some nice right uppercuts and Horne with the right to the body. I think my dog may be an Asian MMA fan. She's been trying to wake me up at 5 a.m. recently. All right, I'll do that. I'll do that after this one ends. 1 minute and 11 seconds. They clinch again. This has been the most even fight we've seen so far. Oh, 2 shots to the body by Horne. He's got that height and reach. Clinching again. 40 seconds. Big left and right to the body by Horne. Another right uppercut by Horne. Vidal. That's how you say his name. Vidal clinching. Ref separates. Another right uppercut on the entry by Horne. Vidal going right back to that clinch. And he's been landing some good shots in the clinch. 25 seconds. More shots to the body. More shots to the body by Horne, but Vidal just landed the left. Yo, Raphael, let's go. Super Rising 4. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Raphael, for the 10-piece. Let's go. The 10-punch combo coming from Raphael. Some right uppercuts by Vidal. As Horne enters, clinch. Vidal, oh, his left shoulder's hurting, and that is the end of the first round. Thank you so much for everybody who's donated already. Skatesman, Raphael, appreciate it, guys. All right, that's the end of the first round. No Looney Tune knocked out or knocked down yet, ladies and gentlemen, as we enter round 2. Yo, what's up, HM? You'll see live in BKFC again. I mean, I will never forgive them, but we'll Well, we're going to be covering BKFC until Luke starts. Good to see you, HM. It's been a little while. How are you? Will you be joining us for UFC tomorrow? And or Horizon later in the day / the next morning? Hey, what's up, user? Good to see you too. All the homies here today. How are you doing, buddy?
Let's get it all.
Round 2. More shots to the body by Horne. Oh, big right hand by Vidal. Horne with the right to the body. These guys are tough, and these guys have good chins. This is a good preview for Luke's The Mexican Chin League, ladies and gentlemen. Vidal with another left uppercut. Vidal with the right hand. Clinching is Horne. I think Horne won the first round. But Vidal looking good here early. Hell yeah, baby. 126. Vidal right to the body. Ref separates him again. Right jab by Horne. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. Nice right by Vidal. Vidal to left in the clinch. Vidal cut next to his left eye. They're back at center for the final minute. Right. Horne's just tagging the body of Vidal. Every entry punch indeed. Another one by Horne. You got to imagine Vidal will find that right hand. If he keeps doing that. Oh, Horne mixing up with the left. After the face-off, I'm confident that Robert finishes RDR. He did look dialed. What about the cannoli motherfucker? Have you heard about him? Another cannoli attack at the weigh-ins in BKFC. 15 seconds. Nice left by Vidal. Oh, and left and a right by Horne and a big left hook by Vidal. Horne's mouthpiece came out and Vidal pointed at and Horne said, I don't give a fuck. Finally, a competitive fight. Forget what they were for a second. I forgot what they were for a second. Got some juicy dog parlays on the UFC card. I had some cannolis earlier. Hey, what's up, Musical? And what's up, JG2? Good to see you guys. How's it going, Musical? I was just saying. Ben, the guy that you were jamming to on your stream, he's in the chat here. This is the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see the boys from JG2. Good to see Musical in the chat as well. So, guys, this cannoli-ass motherfucker, this is his thing. At the weigh-ins, at the face-offs, he'll fucking smash his opponent with a cannoli. And he did it again. He's a fucking menace. He's a fucking menace, ladies and gentlemen. That's almost as crazy as the dude in Road FC who dumps soy sauce on the Japanese fighter. Hey, shout out to Just Kota. Shout out to JG2 as well. Mike Sports copied their shit. Oh, this is the guy. Nice song, Busta. Let's go, let's go. All right, round 3, guys. Step back right by Horne. Left and a right by Vidal. Man, Horne just on the entries every time is landing shots to the body, and he's leaving his head open. Oh, and there it is. He left his head open right there for a right hand by Vidal. Vidal walking forward. Horne trying to jab him up. Digging the lid. Yo, thanks in the clutch. Good to see you. I brought my girls some cannoli and then smashed. Does that count? That counts. That counts. Nice left by Horne. Right to the body by Horne. God, with all these body shots on the entry, Horne might be stealing these rounds. Yeah, dude, tomorrow's UFC card's actually dope. Sucks it's only a appetizer to Horizon, though. Let's go!
That shit beautiful than a motherfucking...
1 minute on the clock. Oh, big right hand by Vidal. Fuck, like I want Vidal to be winning these rounds because he's just like, he's got more dog in him, and Vidal with a big right and left. Vidal hurt Horne. Vidal hurt Horne. Horne lands a right. Vidal with another left hook. But Horne won't go down. 40 seconds. I'm pretty split on it, to be honest. Obviously, if it goes to the ground, RDR is more dangerous and he's really good at taking guys' backs. So if most of the fight is on the ground, I do expect RDR to either find the rear naked choke or win via control time, controlling the back. Maybe that modified half guard. If the fight stays on the feet for most of the fight, Whitaker's going to win in the striking department and probably win a decision. Cody, talk that shit, baby, and there's a knockdown. Let's go. Let's go. Cody Vidal with the first knockdown of the fight. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Horne, swollen to shit, and he's got a cut right on the eyelid of his right eye. He's got a cut on his left eye, and that is it for the third round. We're going into round 4, and Vidal now definitely up in this fight with that knockdown. Davy Grant is always a good underdog. Honestly, man, it was kind of a coin flip up until that knockdown. Horne was landing volume, landing really good body shots, but Vidal was landing way better hooks and uppercuts in the clinch. Barrio, Shara is very good on the feet. Way better than Barrio on the feet. If Barrio cannot employ the wrestling, then he's fucked. But, it's not a bad swing underdog either. Davy Grant I like a lot more, but I actually love Davy Grant fights. He always brings it, even in a loss. He's just getting up there in age. He's not as fresh as he once was, and he's faced a lot of injuries, so he's just lost some competition time in his career. I took Horne. I was really hoping he doesn't lose. He's definitely down now, but we have two more rounds if needed. Pointing at the ground is Vidal, doing his best Max Holloway impression. Hey, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We cover all combat sports. We're doing some Mexican MMA after this card. Tomorrow, obviously, UFC, LFA, and then Rise. And then Sunday, we're doing Fury Challenger Series as Frank Mir's daughter's fighting. And then we're going to, while she's wrestling in college still, it's badass. And then we'll be covering APFC in the evening. I stream about 30 plus hours every weekend. I stream Ultimate Fighter every Tuesday, Dana White Contender Series Tuesdays. And then this week we had MMA on Wednesday and Thursday. So I streamed those UAE Warriors cards as well. All right, we're out in the 4th round here, guys. Horne going for it here. Nice jabs, nice 1-2s. The good high guard by Vidal. Vidal with the 1-2 on the entry. BKC makes me want to brawl. It makes me want to fucking spin kick toddlers and eat glass. Horne doesn't want to be there. But yeah, Kota, if you just click the live tab on my channel and start scrolling, you'll be like, holy fuck, this guy's a psycho. Cody's bitching his ass, bro. 120. Vidal trying to find his entry here. Horne. Jabs on the outside. Oh, big right and left by Vidal. Horne doesn't want any of it anymore. And a right uppercut by Vidal, and Horne goes down. He goes down in the 4th. Yo, let's fucking go. Yeah, we'll be Rising is what I'm looking forward to the most tonight. I have to finish my Rising picks and predictions, like in preview podcast. If I have enough time and I can get enough sleep, then we'll wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m. for some Crush as well, as we love some Japanese kickboxing. Back on his feet, 40 seconds remaining, clinching right now. Can Vidal get it done in the 5th? Or are we going to a 4th? Or can he get it done in the 4th? Or are we going to a 5th round? Big right by Vidal, left by Vidal. Vidal the right uppercut and knocks down Horne. It is all over. It is all over. With 29 seconds left. With 29 seconds left. Cody Vidal with the brutal finish. Good night, Jim Kite, ladies and gentlemen. He just won you some money, GCN picks. Let's go. What's up, brother? Great to see you. Yikes, dude. That was insane. That was insane. The best knockout so far of the week. I'm just going to say the MMA weekend, even though the MMA weekend started on fucking Wednesday. That Persian fighter on UAE Warriors who was like the plus 650, who landed that overhand right. Man, that was brutal. Short fights, yup. Jim Kite. I tag him on Twitter every time, and he's a former hockey player, and he's just like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Oh, damn. Here, I'll show you guys. So this is I think the best knockout of the. Oh, you know what? One Championships Friday fights doesn't count because like they always have the most brutal knockouts. So okay, yeah. So this guy he was going up against, Zuad was a minus 850 favorite. Okay, I repeat, the guy who gets sent to the shadow round here was the minus 850 favorite. Sent to the shadow realm, dude. How gnarly is that? Boom! And the Persian fighter was like 5-1. He wasn't some bum. He was just like way smaller than him and just didn't have the same experience. One more time. Bonk. I love those back-to-back UAE Warriors cards, man. They always deliver. Damn. I think GCM Picks was here last weekend, but stopped by to say what's up. Hit him with the Derrick Lewis after shots too. All right, next fight, ladies and gentlemen. How many more fights on this cover? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I remember this guy. Bro, Dustin Pague. Dude, he was on The Ultimate Fighter. I remember this guy. He ate a bunch of crickets or worms or something. And he would always feed the homeless guy on the way to the training center. Yeah. This was such a good season of The Ultimate Fighter too. That's crazy. I've watched so much Ultimate Fighter growing up, guys. I just recognize so many of them. Yeah, we're probably not going to finish this entire card, guys. And I know you guys are probably going to hate me for that. But you know what? What did Blake Price from former TSN Radio say? My show. Luke's is one of my favorite MMA organizations. They got a show. Their main card starts in about an hour, and I don't want to miss that because there's only 6 fights. So I will send you guys to Combat Casual though, or you guys can just keep this on in the background and watch me yap about Luke's. But yeah, I'll send you guys to Combat Casual if you want someone commentating the rest of these fights as well. No, he lost. No, BKFC. Bro, top Mexican MMA promotion trumps BKFC. Who do I have in the main event tonight? Here, hold on. Fuck, I really want to go. I'm rooting for Dustin, man. But I was just gonna say, I remember him being more of a grappler, but he finished every single one of his MMA fights. 3 knockouts, 9 submissions. And he's been doing okay in bare knuckle. He's been doing okay. Like, it's crazy. I would have never thought that he would be in BKFC, but he's 4-2-0 right now. Peterson's pretty damn good. Doesn't have the same experience yet, but he's tough as nails. Kickboxer. His chin hasn't been able to be cracked yet. Even in the last fight against, what was his name? The Canadian. And how old is he? Oh, he's way older. 40 still. You know, I remember that last time. I counted him out last time, and he proved me wrong, but I'm going to go with Dustin, man. I'm going to go with the tough alumni. I have no idea what the odds are, though. Lots of Jesus shout-outs today. They love Jesus in Philadelphia, dude. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? Well, the other guy was way bigger, too. I'm going to go to sleep. Enjoy your fights, man. I'll come back. Hey, sounds good, Just Coda. Appreciate you, man. Pretty sure you're cool to share. Thank you for sharing. Did Horne? No, he lost. Man, I don't give a shit if you don't watch this. I'm watching what you're watching, bro. Dude, Scott, you're the man. HM is like, what the fuck, bro? HM is literally the Izzy picture right now. Yo, I love you, HM. We will do one of the big BKFC cards coming up soon, I promise. 0-1 versus 0-1 can't be good. But I really haven't been here for months. It's been like 2 months. I think you came here right before I moved to, like, is this a new setup for you? I think you were in one of our UFC streams like right before I moved. Which I moved June. I've only been here for like a month and a half. All right, welterweight's next. BKFC's entertaining, but it's not very technical. He just went 4-2-0 for the 420. Rep, smoke him if you got him. Maurice bought a cash as an underdog. Yo, what's up? The best kept secret. Female multi-division boxing champ got knocked out last card in Dubai, UAE. Praise Jesus. Where can I watch this stream illegally? I have no idea. I like BKFC too, Scott. If you don't know Fiend, are you really a BKFC fan? That is the question. I'm just riding this way until sumo starts. The sumo tournament is heating up for real. Fuck, I didn't have any time to stream it this week, but I really want to stream some sumo. So where are you going now? Isha, my mom called me. I'm not going anywhere right now. AMG, it's on DAZN, or you can pay for the pay-per-view on Triller or the BKFC app. There's Ukrainian that's at the top with that one other guy. Yeah, someone last time I was talking about drinking beer where they fight Calcio Storico. Since then, I've gotten my left leg blasted with tattoos. Nice. I watched some of the Calcio Storico tournament. It was like a couple weeks ago. Sumo's go. Yeah, dude, Scott's been getting me into it. That was the first combat sports I ever watched. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to be covering some tournaments moving forward. Because, like, yeah, Scott's been getting me into it, and I've been watching it in the background as I've been working. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, AMG. What's up, Hoggy from home? Good to see you. Okay, I got to update the poll question. Here's the next two fights that make their way. The next two fights make their way to the cage. Taco Fell, thank you for the suggestion. Which fight card are you looking forward to the most this weekend? Is there a big boxing card this weekend? If so, just let me know the name of it in chat. Yeah, no problem, AMG. I would tend to lean towards sports with a richer history, and sumo definitely has that. No worries, Hogging from home. I was watching the highlights daily for then last big sumo tourney. Hold on. We will highlight these guys here in a sec. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything huge. JCK. There's Pancrase. Why does Pancrase always hold their shows at the same time as the UFC? Oh yeah, Clarissa Shields. Sakara, I don't think has fought yet, buddy. Who's the chick that Shields fought last time that Jay was going off about? I'm not sure, Creepy Colors. All right. Next fight coming up here. Perky Erky. That's who it was. Perky Erky. Crazy Eyes is a great name. I just think of Mr. Deeds. All right. So the next two fighters here, we got Sullivan versus Peterson. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? It's not showing up on Tapology. All right, that's okay. Oh, here we go. Pat Sullivan. So is that 160. I don't know what they're fighting at. 164, 155. Pat Sullivan has had no history of amateur boxing or fighting, so bar fighter. I love it. He lost his first fight back in January in BKFC in the first round. His opponent, Crazy Eyes Austin Peterson, went 6-4 as a pro MMA fighter. Only got one knockout victory, but 5 submissions. Fought in King of the Cage. And he has not won yet in boxing or bare knuckle boxing, being knocked out in the first round. I'm going to go with Crazy Eyes, but honestly, only for the nickname, as Sullivan looks way more game to fight as we start this first round. All right, I got a new poll question up. Thanks, Taco. All right, here we go. No, going at him. Going at Crazy Eyes earlier. Oh my God, Crazy Eyes was just dropped. Crazy Eyes was just dropped. Fuck, I had a bad feeling about this. I thought this bar-ass fucking fighter would just come out swinging this guy. Oh my God, it's over. It's over, Sullivan. Sullivan just runs at him, just throws hooks like a madman, and it is all over. It is all over. It is all over. Oh my God, back to the round bullshit. Fuck yes. When does Kai Stewart fight again? Is he going up to 155? Sakara's next, by the way. I have no idea when Kai Stewart fights next, Christopher. Wow. He's barking. What would your BKFC name be? That's a good question. That's a good question. Watching you should pick the wrong fighter live after I've already seen the fight end deeply satisfying. He's done. I was in for this fight and it was over for my buzz. The next one probably going to be over before the buzz hits at this rate too, probably. The Persian carpet. I love it because at this level, one guy knows a little something, the other is just throwing caution to the wind. Crazy Eyes. Now the left shiner. Isha Piss Jugs. Matu, it's on Triller, it's on DAZN, and it's on the BKFC app. Holy. That shit was nuts. All right, cruiserweight, baby. We got the big boys in this one. Dude, at this rate, we might be able to get through all the fights before Luke's. All right, is this one even listed on Tapology? Here we go. Alessio Sakara against Erick Lozano. I'm just teeing up the ticker on the bottom of the screen, then we'll do a little rundown. By the way, I appreciate everyone in the chat here today, guys. I know y'all gonna hate me, but Luke's is one of my personal favorite MMA leagues, so when it's on, it just takes precedent. I'd watch Luke's over UFC any day. So when Luke's main... And I'm skipping the prelims of Luke's to watch some BKFC with you guys, and no complaints. It's been awesome, but we're dividing and conquering here tonight. From Italy, you should the hockey stick. You can't share links, so you can type it, or, you know, if they're BKFC fans, they can find it. Who's Luke? You sure you ever bucked up for BKFC? Yeah, I was just saying, dude. I didn't go to Hy-Vee. I went grocery shopping recently, but I didn't go to Hy-Vee. They have it at Hy-Vee. They didn't have it at Aldi, so I got to get bucked up. I know I'm the worst. Hold me to it. Hold me to it. The next big, whether it's a Knuckle Mania or... I know there's a big event coming. There's so many good BKFC events every month, but one of the big ones coming up. We'll get fucking bucked up. I will shotgun. It will near kill me because I don't even drink much sugar anyways. But I will shotgun a bucked up energy drink on stream. We'll get bucked up for BKFC. Crazy round one, absolute beatdown, and Luke's just then. Oh my, yeah. So Luke's. Come on, Isha. We know you voted for using the poll. No. I will prove it to you. I literally went on my second account. To vote for Ryzen, and I will share my screen and show you. I will share my screen and show you, brother. Share my screen and show you. I'm logged in my second account. Go check out my second account, by the way, the Soda Pod. And it should show the poll. Wait, what the fuck? Why does it not show the poll? Why does it not show the poll? Maybe there isn't proof here. Maybe I have to make it bigger. What the hell? Okay, well, you know what? This is what we'll do then. On the backup account, we'll vote for Ryzen again. This is what we'll do then. Boom! Oh, man. Now I got to load up the BKFC screen again because I just closed the whole tab. But now I just like I fucked with the votes like Hockey from Home used to do. Hockey from Home from like 5 accounts would vote in our poll questions. Which, you know what, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. The only thing that Hockey from Home did that I was upset about was she ruined the game that Activate A and I used to play. One of the only things I used to gamble on. Oh, man. All right, let's get up the screen here, the next 2 fighters, and we'll dive into it, ladies and gentlemen. Isha is just a guy that likes combat sports. That is true. That is true. Never ask women her age or Isha if he is a hardcore MMA fan. Streamception. Accidentally voted for Ryzen. Good, Amberly. Good. I voted UFC. Yeah, but the Ryzen card's better. There you go, Brian. Also, they have no mods in their YouTube chat, which is fun. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This next one, we got Erick Lozano, who's a little bit shorter than Sakara. He's an unk. 20 pro mixed martial arts wins, 13 losses, 43 years of age, longtime American top team guy, 14 knockouts, and actually went 6-8-1 in the UFC. He fought in the UFC between 2005 and 2013. So what a career. Went over to Bellator and actually went 4-2 in Bellator. Last fought MMA in 2019. Then fought some bare knuckle MMA in Gamebred back in November of 2024 and is making his BKFC debut here tonight. His opponent, Erick Lozano, making his walkout now, had a pro MMA record of 14-12, 12 knockouts and only 2 decisions. Oh, he fought all over the place. Knockout promotions, Total Warrior Combat, Legends of Combat, Big John's MMA. And he's only won... How many bare knuckle fights has he won? 2 bare knuckle fights so far. Lost 4 of them. Has not won since 2023. He's also 42. So this is the Battle of the Unks. Battle of the Unks. Fuck. Oh, man. I'm going to go with Lozano. He's got the experience. He may not got the wins, but he's got the experience. Can't wait to see Rothwell knock out Perdomo. Gonna go drop sleep. No, don't. Man, chasing the dream. Where does Gate? Probably golf. 25 million BKFC tournament. Yeah. To Chechnya. I enjoy watching fights. Yesterday, wished I was in one. A terrible stretch for a few days. Love you guys. Stress free. Oh, that's. Hey, Amberly, the weekend is upon us. Hopefully the stressful week has come to a close. Another 2-4 guy in the Battle of the Unks here. He's going to get it done, baby. He's going to get it done. I don't care how many inches freaking Sakara has on him in height. We got this one. We got this one. You can shout out to everyone in the live chat again. Smash that like button if you haven't already, guys. Let's try to at least get to 30 likes, bro. Let's try to at least get to 30 likes. We only got 16 right now, guys. We got like 30 people watching. All right. I mean, I imagine this guy's going to be aggressive and trying to get in the distance, and Sakara is so tall. Hey, what's up, Sleeto? This card's been awesome. Only one fight. Have any of the fights gone the distance? I don't think any of the fights have gone the distance. It's been good. How are you doing, Sleeto? Card's been Looney Tunes. HM has been a member for 15 months. Let's go. Yo, shout out to HM. Been around. Yeah, I mean, you've been a subscriber since around like 5,000 subs, 4,000 or 5,000 subs, maybe even less. Shout out to HM. We always miss you. Okay, fighters being announced right now. Like I said, round 1 is upon us. We'll give you guys the play-by-play when it starts here. Again, Luke's in 35 minutes. I know. But you guys will be in good hands as I'm going to share with you guys the channel where you can go and watch the rest of BKFC with, and that is Combat Casual. Bro, we all miss HM. Except for Hank. He doesn't miss you.
Look, you just got smacked. Did that hurt?
Fuck you, you bitch.
Fuck yourself!
You know you got a lock when you see a... Oh, man. Dude, he's got his freaking American top team coaches with him. Oh, we're fucked, boys. I pick Lozano. We're fucked. Fixing the camera is the best part. All right, here we go, guys. If Hank could get a passport, I'd fight him. Yo, he almost got a fight in Tough Enough, but he didn't sign the contract. Nocho got the promoter to get them a contract, but he said no. He looks scary. That's his first name. Round 1, guys. Oh, right and left by Sakara. Sakara with the left and the right. Sakara with some nice... I was going to say nice high guard, but he just got tagged with the left hook by Lozano. Lozano with the right uppercut. Step back left by Lozano. Lozano with the left. Lozano with the right. Sakara with the right uppercut. What a fight. Left hand by Lozano. Lozano with the right. Oh, big right uppercut by Lozano. Oh, big left and right. No, not Joe Lozon. Lozano. That would be crazy if it was Lozon. Dirty boxing here and a big right hand by Sakara. Lozon. Deep breath. Or Lozano. Now I'm saying Lozon. Each of them are cut on their right eye. Sakara walking forward. Sakara with the right hand. Lozano with the right uppercut. Lozano. Damn it. Now I just keep saying Lozon. Lozano with the right uppercut. 48 seconds on the clock. Here are the rest of the fights. Look on screen. 39 seconds. Big left hands in the clinch by Sakara. Big left hands in the clinch by Sakara. Oh, Sakara swinging and miss with that right hand. Sakara's getting the better of Lozano in the clinch. And they separate. Lozano with the uppercut. Dude, that would be so fucked. That'd be worse than Olenek in BKFC. Oh, big right hands by Sakara. Left by Sakara, right by Sakara. And Lozano takes a knee. That's going to be a knockdown. Some dirty boxing. Hank, he is an amateur fighter in the California regional scene. While the fat boy's fast. His left eye is cut. And that is it for the first round. Lozano looks tired. He tried to take Sakara out of there early, but Sakara, he's tough, man. Ref absolutely saved his ass there. That cut looks nasty. They are going at it. They are indeed. Chris Camozzi. I love how Chris Camozzi has just become one of the faces. Another tough alumni of BKFC. All right. Second round coming up here, guys. Lozano about to meet the gods. I just grabbed the fence versus Hank. Easy. Dude, I made a fight poster for Tough Enough and everything with him and No Chill. He just refuses to sign the contract. All right, round 2, guys. Oh, big overhand right by Lozano. Right uppercut by Lozano. Lozano with the right uppercut again. Lozano looking for that right uppercut again. Sakara comes into the clinch where he had success in the first round. Right hand by Lozano. Right uppercut by Sakara, and they separate. Lozano in the and 1 shorts with this frame is amazing. Get them fights in King of the Streets. Imagine Hank losing by decision yelling, I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
Just because you get more.
Wrong video, wrong video.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
And a knockdown by Sakara. Lozano can't get back up. 7, 8, it is all over. It is all over. Sakara, man. Sakara. Great display of respect by Sakara, helping Lozano get on his stool. Lozano threw everything in the kitchen sink at him in the beginning of the second round. Could not take Sakara out of there. Sakara ends up cracking him. Great clinch work. And down goes down Lozano. He could not get back up to his feet. Wow. Wow. Welcome to BKFC. Alessio Sakara. Oh, that left. Right. I don't know if it hit his nose or right under his nose, and then some follow-up shots after that. Unbelievable. Already at the featured fight. Chat, do you think we can fit 3 fights into half an hour? Probably not, but that would be dope. You for sure fight Hank like Chandler. Hit the ego until you win. He just gave a 10 count as well. Sakara won. 2nd round TKO. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Ben is the guy in the front of his profile picture. Ben is that Al Pacino? Ben is Al Pacino. No, actually, Amberly, this is actually Ben. For those who don't know, Ben's from Australia. Ben likes his beer. Ben's actually really good at drinking beer too. This is actually Ben Amberly, also known as He also likes all my MMA tweets on Instagram, or my MMA posts on Instagram. So that's how I know it's Ben. Wait, that's not you? I wish that was me. What a beauty. Al Pacino. Alessio Sakara won. Not without some cuts, though. He's got a cut under his left eye. That's impressive, not going to lie. He's got a quality tornado. I wish I had that. Yeah, he's a big UFC fan. Now let's see Alessio Sakara just juice to the gills. Let's see if he goes on a run here in BKFC. He wants to fight Kamosi. Oh, but it's because he's Italian American. He wants that to be a true Italian champ. Yeah, he's literally explaining like how they're gonna fight. Like it's not gonna just be a slugfest. Amber, it's just a joke because like I don't know what Ben actually looks like, but that's what I picture him looking like. Funny enough. Damn, this card is good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. By the way, guys, In about 25 minutes, I'm going to jump over to cover some Mexican mixed martial arts. There's only going to be 6 more fights left on their main card, and I don't want to miss any of those fights. But don't worry, you're in good hands. You guys can go join our friend Combat Casual. Hell, go say what's up to him right now before we dive into this next one. He's also covering this one. I mean, he keeps... He's not trying not to look like Mike Oswald. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, go check out Idaho Skatesman, our friend here. I shared the link in the chat. Let's try to get him to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the weekend, guys. That's the goal. The goal is not to get this channel to whatever the fuck it is, 19,000, 20,000. The goal is to get Idaho Skatesman and Combat Casual to 1,000. October in Rome. I might saunter over. I'm going to try to hit up Japan in January. HM. Did the Thompson versus Gates fight get canceled? It might have. I'm on their website. I'm not sure in the clutch as I don't follow BKFC as much as a lot of you guys do. Like when it comes to my fight news, I'll see headlines, but I'm not like on their website, or I'm not reading, updates about bare knuckle fighting like denial. And today, honestly, I did a little bit more research with the Luke's card, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing if he's not on here, then yes. Oh, man. They're just showing some highlights from the last one. So, yeah, like I said in the beginning of the stream, we likely would miss 1 or 2 fights, or I was going to end, with 1 or 2 fights remaining. If there's 2 quick finishes... There's 2 quick finishes. Maybe that will be the case. We at least get 1 more guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to the co-main event. Rocky. I know. Who is this guy? Ryan from the OC? So I just write that? Idaho. White. I'm just going to say sick wife beat. Sick wife beef. Wife beat Ryan. There you go. Little OC reference. All right, let's get to this next one, guys. Let's get to this next one. Let's hope that there's not a lot of buffer time so that we can... I don't think we're going to catch 2 more fights, but we will at least catch 1 more with you guys here before we jump over to Luke's. And again, I don't do this often, guys, but I'm just being biased. Luke's is one of my favorite leagues. It only happens once every 3-4 months, so I think their next one's in August, the end of August, and then they're taking another break until October. So whenever there's a Luke's card, I'm going to cover him. All right, next fighters here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Erick Lopez, who's out of Montana. He has a pro boxing record of 0-2. Not sure he had at least 2. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, so he's 0-2 in pro boxing, but he had some amateur bare knuckle fights. I didn't know amateur bare knuckle fights exist. I thought it was just all bare knuckle and was thrown in pro. Okay, so he's had 2 amateur bare knuckle fights. He's fought in Brawl's Kickstart Days bare knuckle boxing before he joined BKFC. He's fought in BYB. This guy's just a bare knuckle motherfucking brawler, ladies and gentlemen. Erick Lopez. He's going up against Johnny Garbarino, who's 29 years of age, out of Pennsylvania. When he was an MMA fighter, he went 4-1 in art of cage fighting. He's been fighting bare knuck since, this year. He fought in January and he also fought in March. So hefty schedule. In mixed martial arts, he never got a knockout as a pro. As an amateur, who he went 7-3 as an amateur, actually. He got 4 knockouts. He even won an amateur title, knocking out his opponent in the 3rd round. I'm going to go with fucking Lopez here, man. I'm going with Lopez. He is a bare knucks fighter through and through. Oh, man. He's the plus 700. God damn. Well, we're locking it in anyways, Ben. Fuck it. All right, making his walkout now is Lopez. Go Garbanzo. Make me some hummus. Who the fuck is Luke? Luke who? Who are you talking about? Did you guys see that Brian Koberger got 5 life sentences? I don't know. Damn. I did not see that. I've been so unplugged, plugged into my own little world editing. I had like 2 really big shows to edit for a client that were both due this week, which I usually try to not overlap client work. But it just happened. You know, sometimes it happens. So I would literally have just been face in front of a computer editing or doing hill sprints amberly. That has been my life for the last 4 days. Oh, Jesus, you're fucking
emotional damage.
Luke's Fight League. Them are just street fights. It's the best promotion out of Mexico. Oh, what the fuck, webcam? There we go. There we go. I know. All right. Making his walkout now is Garbarino. Walking out to Eye of the Tiger. UFC Fight Pass, their prelims are on their YouTube channel, but their prelims are wrapping up right now because their main card starts in about 20 minutes. No, but it's not. It's not pronounced as Lux. I pronounced it as Lux for the longest time, Nelson, and that's wrong. It's pronounced Luke's. Trump is going to show up at Luke's. I was pronouncing it wrong for so long, for like a year and a half of covering it. And then one of the commentators DM'd me on Twitter and was like, it's fucking Luke's, dude. I'm like, oh shit. Gabrielle looks like that kind of guy that has tattoos of his kids, but not custody of them. What's up, BS? I knew a Mexican whose dog had that name. It's not, though, Nelson. That's the thing. That's the thing, my friend. I thought it was too, brother. For a year and a half of covering it. Until the actual Mexican commentator, or one of the two, messaged me and was like, bro, you're making a fool. He didn't say that, but I'm sure the intention was, you're making a fool out of yourself. Say it right. You're covering this league enough. Say it right. Luke's. And it took a while for me to get used to saying it like that. Hey, 2 winning records. Nice. All right, who do you guys got in this one? They're being announced right now. Again, I think this is going to be the last one we cover. Erick Lopez is dialed. I was just going to say, I was just going to say, but I didn't know what to say, so I didn't say. But yeah, dude, bro. Vegeta's got a better hairline. Lights out Lopez, baby. Here we go. Plus 700. He's a huge underdog. He looks like he's just happy to be there. Garbarino has this one on lock, surely. He's the minus 1,500, dude. And he's from Philly. Oh, God. Undefeated in the squared circle. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, he's got Ryan Cafaro in his corner. Shout out to Ryan Cafaro, friend of the channel. We interviewed him before he won his title recently. Dude, Ryan was in freaking Abu Dhabi, or not Abu Dhabi. Where the fuck was... Abu Dhabi last week for PFL. All right, here we go, guys. Dude, Ryan's freaking cornering BKFC fights. You Philly card without the underdog or underground king? Hey, well, we got Ryan Cafaro, the next best thing. They both came to fight. Eddie! Round one, let's get it. Oh, and already each trying to throw heat. Oh, big left by Garbarino. They're clinching. Garbarino pushes him off. He did well. He did well. Faced some adversity in the first round, but got the TKO win in the second. We're still watching BKFC, and then we're going to turn over to Luke's after this. 129, double left by Garbarino. Oh, man. Garbarino with the left and goes, and Lopez goes down. Lopez goes down. He's rolling almost out of the ring. Oh, it was a body shot. He took a body shot. He's still hurting. But he still wants to fight. He's still hurting bad, dude. Garbarino's going to go back to that belly and knock him down. Oh, right hand, left hand by Garbarino. Lopez pushes him down. 50 seconds. Garbarino, one more shot to that belly, and he's going down. Trying to clinch here is Lopez. Garbarino clinching. Ref separates him. 40 seconds. He flopping all around the ring. Oh, nice left hand by Garbarino. Lopez missing with the left. Garbarino with the right uppercut. Garbarino with the left, and falling down is Lopez again. Can he get back up to his feet? He is back up to his feet. That's 2 knockdowns. 15 seconds left. Garbarino. 1-2. That Philly shell in Philly. And there's the 1-2 again. Lopez goes down for the 3rd time. There's only a couple seconds left in the round. Oh, and there he's beaten the count and he survives the round. He's got a cut on his forehead. I respect it. I would quit if I'm him. Round 2 ain't gonna look too hot. We're going into round 2, and I don't think Lopez is gonna survive much longer. Dude, Shane, good thing Shane's not watching this. He would have cleaned me the fuck up in beer bets. Holy. But yeah, so Scott, we'll jump to it's another stream I have set up as well. But I'll send you guys over to Combat Casual. We'll get to it here in a little bit. All right. Round 2, guys. Not looking good. I got to cut my forehead this week from a piece of sharp-ass metal. Feldman yelling, "Get up!" Jeez. That sucks. I hope you didn't need stitches. Who's the dude in the light blue bottom? That's Dave Feldman. He's the president and CEO. He's the Dana White of BKFC. He loves him and Connor. Man, they probably hit the slopes hard. Boxing shorts and skirt things, cool. I like the Muay Thai ones better. But it's a good change of pace from what we see in boring-ass UFC and MMA. Nice right by Garbarino. Lopez clinching. Lopez with a right. Lopez with a left. Some dirty boxing by Lopez, but I still think he's met his match. 141. Left hand by Garbarino. Right hand by Garbarino. He tagged him. Lopez swinging and flopping to the ground. That's going to count as a slip. Right hand by Garbarino, and he knocks down Lopez again. That's another knockdown. Garbarino saying, "Get up, get up." Lopez is up. He still wants to fight. Dude's half dead. Garbarino. 1 minute remaining in the second. Can he get him out of it? Can he get him out of it? Oh, and a left and a right by Garbarino. Lopez goes down again, and he's going to say it was a slip again. Lopez bleeding from his left forehead. Lopez looking for that counter. Garbarino with the right uppercut. Garbarino just landing shots to the side of his head. Lopez trying to cover up, but Garbarino clinched. They separate. Just covering up for dear life is Lopez. That punch was loud. Clinching again is Lopez. Garbarino. That was so sad. What the fuck? Garbarino looking for that final shot here. Boom! Right hand by Garbarino. Garbarino another right hand and going down is Lopez. And this fight is over. This fight is over. Uncle Lopez, bro, got absolutely tuned up by Garbarino. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to jump over to my Mexican MMA stream here. I'm rooting for Dustin, though. Let's go, Ultimate Fighter alumni. And now the two girls here, let's say Rodriguez as my pick. Guys, go now check out my boy Combat Casual. You owe me a house? All right. You said bet the house on Lopez. Good call. My uncle was getting destroyed. Bro was just crawling around. Combat Casual's covering the rest of the stream. It's covering the rest of the card here. I am going to be moving to some Lukes. I know it sounds fucking dumb, but it's just the way that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Dun, 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 dun. All right, there you go. So the next stream here, enjoy the co-main and main. We're going to fire up the Luke's main card, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to go check out Combat Casual as well. Jump in his chat one more time to remind you guys. All right. Again, last time, Combat Casuals channel. Let's try to get into 1,000 subs over the weekend. Hey, you too, Daryl. What's up, Andrew? Great to see you, buddy. That's Combat Casuals channel. My friend is covering the rest of the card here. And I'm going to be covering Luke's here in a moment. Yes, it is on UFC Fight Pass. The prelims were on their YouTube channel. They start in UFC Fight Pass in like 8 minutes. So I'm going to fire that up. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us for a little BKFC, a little Mexican MMA next on the other side. Where's Connor's crackhead ass at? He already fought and he won second round TKO. See you guys in literally 5 to 10 minutes for Luke's on the other side. We got a 6-fight main card and a title fight at the top of the card. Best Mexican regional promotion on the planet. This card is so fast. Cannot wait for a little Luke's, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in a few minutes for a little Mexican MMA. You can find it on UFC Fight Pass. Peace.
Yeah.